The reason why I came is because I had recently had a knee replacement, and then I got Lyme disease, and I wanted to do something more than just the allopathic and the naturopathic treatments, because I felt like there was more to learn on a soul level, trying to understand why I was going through all this pain, the suffering, and wanting to understand more about it. And that's kind of what brought me here. So the mushroom experience was extremely powerful. It took me, I think, through initially a lot of the darkness. It was amazing to, be able to follow the music and be in such a beautiful space. I felt comfortable as soon as I arrived here. It was so peaceful, and I could just feel such goodness on the land here. The fact that it's kind of off the grid and in nature, I just felt good being in your energy and in your family space. So I think I was able to really relax more than I think I ever have. When I went through the initial sort of process where I was looking at a lot of the trauma in my life, some of the pain, and just feeling it in my body, and then then receiving more medicine and the rapé, that helped me really relax into myself, and I was just able to calm right down and really feel my essence. The mushrooms just showed me so much, and I think initially I felt drawn to the tree in the center of the space, and at one point when I felt like I was really awakened, like I felt alive, I felt a lot of joy and healing coming into my body. I just felt it physically coming in. I immediately felt a lot of healing, like I had trouble even bending my legs to do this. And by the end, I was sitting completely cross-legged. I just had a knee replacement. And like I couldn't do this when I came. Then I found all of a sudden that I was so relaxed that both legs were completely sitting folded. And when I looked at that, I thought, okay, I'm healing. There's been so much release in my body. And, there was a certain amount of crying and releasing that way, which, I'm really glad that I allowed myself to feel that, just have the courage to let it go and to not fight it. I think that was one of the things when I came in the circle. I said, I feel like there's a certain amount of resistance, resisting myself, resisting love, resisting life. And I think it helped me open up my heart. And at one point, Aaron came around to check on me and said, I really invite you to feel love for yourself. And, that was really powerful, because, I felt like people loved me, but I felt maybe that I thought I liked myself, but when he called it that way, I just thought, you're right. I am really spending a lot of my time looking at my darkness, looking at my pain and the suffering that I've been through, instead of just being okay with who I am and loving myself. And so I think that's part of it. And then toward the end, I was really surprised and delighted by the fact that I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I got up, and with the music, I started dancing. And like, I've always loved dancing, but lately I haven't been dancing because of my knee. And it was like, oh, my back, my knee, the pain from the Lyme in my body. I haven't felt that. And I got up, and I don't know, it felt like there was another like energy, spirit, healing, letting go, and I started dancing like some sort of mystical dancer. Like, I don't know where it came from. I had a scarf. I was just, and it was just so beautiful. And it was funny because some people came up to me afterward and they said, we saw you dancing and it looked magic. And I think that's what I received here, and what was here in the space with us was magic. It was absolute magic. I am so deeply grateful. I do feel like I'm ready to start a new life. At one point at the rapé, the healing rapé that came, everything, when I took it, everything went black, but I wasn't afraid. It was as if everything, I could see the entire cosmos, like everything was clear. Everything was clear. And I really felt like a certain sense of, I don't want to say rebirth because that just sounds, but I do feel like I am different. I am more me than I've ever have been. And that is such a blessing. So thank you. I think it's because of this space is magic. There's been so much, there's so much love here. There's so much love in all of you on these grounds. The people that showed up for this experience were all meant to be together. We all learned in the group circle at the end when everybody was talking about their experience. I thought in every single person, what they got out of it, I also got out of it. So they were actually articulating for me what I got. It was like, thank you for reminding me, because some of the things I couldn't remember until later. It was like, I met friends that have passed on and I got to see them again, and I was crying and saying like, oh, I love you so much to these friends, my friend Ronnie, my friend Todd, my grandmothers, like they were all there with me, and they were healing. They wanted me to be better. They saw in me what I didn't see in myself. Like, it's sad when we have everything we could possibly want if we just allow ourselves and love ourselves and not, do things to destroy our beautiful being of who we are, whether it's alcohol or drugs or obsessive work, which has been one of my things. And I realized alcohol is not good for me. And through the healing with the Lyme, it's been a blessing because it's been forcing me to eat only things that my body wants. And it feels good, So sometimes when we have these traumatic experiences, they're blessings. They are our medicine. They bring us back to where we need to be. And it's sometimes just about, drinking pure water out of a well. That water is gorgeous here. The water is so beautiful. Having, instead of like 3 coffees in the morning, that was bringing so much toxicity into my body. I realized how much we overeat as well. And I was like struggling with, how am I going to get through this day with just like apples and nuts? I probably I was like fear of like just being okay with, not having all these creature comforts that you think you need, that you really don't need. That's all part of the healing, is being shown how to eat in a healthy way, and how to live in a beautiful, healthy, serene environment. There's so many lessons. It's a really special, sacred space and experience, and I would definitely recommend it for anybody who feels called to do this work. And it's a safe space to do that. You don't know what you'll uncover. I know I have a lot of work to continue to do, and I can't wait to come back and be here again. If I could, I wouldn't leave. Be like, when is she leaving? But I can't wait to come back. And I came here for healing, and I received healing. But more than that, I received so much love, and I was shown that it's good to love myself and take time for myself and care for myself, and I was shown so much joy that exists when I allow life to flow through me and not be afraid, not resist it. So that's a massive gift. And I just feel freer and lighter and more serene, sovereign in who I am in my being. And I now know I still need to do more work to continue the healing, but that I'm worth it. I'm worth taking the time to honor myself, in that I don't have to be a machine to work or to others or to meet other people's expectations of what they think or what I think they want me to do for them. It's like, it's okay just to spend time for myself and take care of myself. And that's what I need right now. And that's okay. I was just shown that. So it's a real blessing and a gift. And it's expanded my awareness and consciousness. And I think the one thing that I've felt the entire time that I've been here, because I was so tired from the Lyme disease. I was so tired that I could barely stay awake, and that's why my friend drove me here. He said, I don't think you can drive there. And then I went on an entire walk into the forest, which I haven't been able to do because my legs were so heavy. They were so heavy, I felt like I couldn't walk upstairs, but I've been walking up and down stairs to get to my bedroom. And when I first went up, I was walking like a really old woman. And I noticed that, like, as I've been going over the last couple days, it's been easier and easier. So I'm letting, I think I'm still processing so much. There's so much I'm going to learn, and I'm journaling, and I'm, uncovering a lot. So it's extremely powerful. The medicine was very powerful. Our teachers are incredible, and can feel the dedication to making a difference in people and showing them hope and peace and tranquility out here. It's I feel at home.